afternoon, Libra. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Libra, is whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is focus only on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, let's get started. Today we are going to, you can see I'm already shuffling up this Zodiac 108 deck. Now these cards just have extra little clarification definitions like persons, places, dates, timing, and seasons and events that will assist us in our general reading. Kind of give us a little extra focus there on that as well. But I'm just going to pull out 3 cards and then we'll get into the general reading. All right, at the top here, look at this. We got some Gemini energy. The broken heart card coming out here for you, Libra. Heartbreak, interference, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, letdown, gloomy, hopelessness, regret, crises, unhappy, hurt, bitter, devastated, emotional pain. All right, that's that Jack and Diane card. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Scorpio energy, a crystal ball coming out here for you, Libra. This is tapping into intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, using discernment, perception, maybe sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, as well as inner knowing. All righty, and finally we got Aquarius energy, the water carrier coming out here. Humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, alleviate suffering, benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, and ethical. All right, Libra, let's tap into this and see what we can find out. I'm going to grab the Graham Smith Waite, that original 1909 Circular Edition Tarot deck here, and we are going to shuffle it up and pull you out 6 cards for the week ahead. And those 6 cards is just going to be for the basic general reading, and then we'll come back and clarify each of the 6 using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, so stay tuned for that. But to begin with, we're going to just pull you out 6 cards, 2 for the beginning of the week, 2 for the middle of the week, and 2 for the end of the week. We'll set that deck aside and just pull these a little closer to get a little more better idea of what's happening in your week ahead. Now, Libra, look at this. We got that 2 of Swords energy in reverse. Now, this is about making a decision, and I dare say perhaps you have made that decision. Normally, when it's upright, you're not wanting to make the decision. It's not happening, but starting out this week, you've come to a conclusion. You've made a decision, and look at all that water. All that emotions have kind of are overwhelming you that you now made that decision. So it's all around you, emotional coming in. We'll get more clarity with that as we tease out more details with that Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But Libra, look at this. You're propelling forward here. This forward action with the 2 of Wands, this is, you're busy setting your goals, making your goals of where you want to be, and not just tomorrow or next week or next month, next year. You're really setting down and establishing the goals, and you're trying to envision your goals of where you see yourself and how you're going to get there. You're mapping it out. You got the world right there in your hand as well. Now, Libra, in the middle of the week, we got that Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, it's a little held back here. The Queen of Pentacles has got all those earthy characteristics like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out. You may have some of these characteristics in your chart, or it could be in others, but those characteristics are just coming about. She's a very generous queen that comes in mind. She's very loyal, dependable, stable. She is the final queen of the lower arcana, so she gained all that wisdom experience of the lower arcana queen cycles working up, and she's known to be the apprentice to the divine feminine, the empress. So next level up, empress quality. But at the same time, she's very nurturing. She's very giving and generous. She's very independent as well. She doesn't need a king looking over her shoulder for her to take care of the kingdom, the castle, and the people within it. There's an old adage story about even she's savvy with a limited budget and can stretch it like crazy. And if you give her an egg, even, she'll be able to feed an army. She just has some a knack of creating that application to bring that nurturing element into her kingdom. but she is being held back a little bit here in the middle of the week. I will clarify that and find out what's going on with that. Now, there is a lack of communication, so that could be the holding back. There is this, the action is being stopped here. There is a communication cycle. This is very passionate energy and fast action energy normally, but in reverse, there's some kind of stopgap in the communication occurring in the middle of the week ahead, Libra. And this is perhaps what's stopping a little bit of this energy coming in. You're not getting any rest, Libra. You do need to get rest. You do. I mean, normally this is a time for rest and contemplating, reflecting. It is in reverse. But now, to be honest, I'm looking at this a little bit differently here for you, Libra, that possibly you've gained your rest. You've gotten your restful cycle and you've contemplated and reflected upon something, and that new idea is right there. Now that it's in reverse, look at that. You're in this uplift, elevated state of mindset that perhaps that's coming into play here for you. And that new ideal is your center focus now at the end of the week. And you're actually quite pleased with yourself, proud. Look at this. In very forward momentum. You're very confident. Your self-esteem is boosted. You're very you maybe even in a celebratory mood of feeling quite emboldened and self-indulgent a little bit here. And don't get too carried away. Don't get too selfish or egotistical here, Libra. Moving into the week ahead, but you definitely are in this forward progress, feeling real proud and of yourself, and that could be a good thing there. So let's see what's going on here. We're going to grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's tease out some more details here, especially with that Two of Swords in the reverse. Like I said, it does look like you made a decision, and it was an emotional decision that you had to make here, which, we all know, a lot of people say, oh, that Libras, air signs and stuff don't have emotions, but they do. They do indeed. So let's see what's going on here. So the Two of Swords energy coming out. Oh yeah, look at this. There was this Seven of Pentacles energy, as well as the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups energy here is all about, you got these Eight of Cups and you're just missing two cups. That Two of Cups, that vow of commitment, dedication to complete that Ten of Cups cycle where you have that happy blended family. So you're starting on that journey, moving forward, and a search of that Two of Cups energy. Now, you do have this King of Cups energy coming into play. Now, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but it's about diplomacy coming into play. The diplomat, the King of Cups is the diplomat of the tarot. He's very calm and collected, and he's very empathetic, compassionate, understanding, and able to quash the anxiety and stress of others. Brings that calmness and nature of, he's just sitting there holding his drink and just very relaxed and at peace with things. And all these waters and energy, emotions kind of, take a practical edge off and relax. And you're like, oh yeah, the King of Cups is in control. And at the same time, by everyone else reducing their stress and anxiety around you, it reduces your stress, right? So you got that going on there as you've got a seed planted here. So you are dedicated, you're committed, you've been nurturing and watering this seed, ensuring you got that solid, stable foundation, that root ball there. And so it's growing the strong, sturdy stem that will withstand the chaos of winds and storms of those tower moments that come into play. But you're dedicated, you're waiting, you're waiting for the fruit to ripen so you can harvest it and continue on. And right here, like I said, you made a decision here, and the decision is that you definitely are going to be diplomatic about things, reduce the stress in your life, and you're continuing on your soul's path journey, waiting for this stuff to ripen. So let's continue on, because you're also mapping out your journey here. You're setting goals for yourself here. Let's see what's going on, Libra. Yeah, look at this. Whoops. Look at this. Libra energy, justice. Now, this could be an actual legal contract or something to do with contracts, legal, one way or another. Justice, it comes out. This is about a fair and balanced outcome for the goodwill of all. So that is something coming about here. We also, there's that Nine of Cups energy again, feeling real good about yourself, self-empowered, confident, proud, even, maybe this, some legal matter is going to come out in a good way for you, Libra, as well as the Seven of Cups is here. Now, the Seven of Cups, um, this is about uncertainty. There's so many options. You got so many choices, and a lot of times people think, oh, it'd be amazing if I had more choices. But in all reality, that confuses people more so than anything. It adds to, what if I make the wrong choice? And so you got that little bit of energy there. But I dare say, I don't think you're going to make the wrong choice here. It's all set there and available. You just got to make a choice. You got to make a decision, and that decision, you made one here. You're moving forward, and this uncertainty. We all have uncertainty. You never know 100% that, oh, is this a delusion, illusion, fantasy, or empty cup I'm choosing? Or is this a treasure chest, a gemstone, or even just an unpolished stone would be awesome, right? It's something. But your uncertainty is here, but at the same time, you are successfully moving forward. You're making goals. Things are going your way, and it's empowering you, building up your confidence as you go. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, like I said, she's held back a little bit there, that feminine energy, and it is. Oh, look at this. All right, so we got the Star Aquarius energy coming out here. The star we've seen here with the Aquarius energy, the water carrier energy of compassion, unselfish, alleviating suffering, a benefactor, care for others, and just generosity coming in play. And notice the angel here on the star card is, it's in the Earth is the physical 3D realm in the tarot cards, and the water is the emotions and coming into play. And the angel, it's got one foot in the water, one foot on the land, staying grounded in the physical realm. At the same time, really balancing out the emotions, adding some more emotion into their physical life, drawing upon the waters and replenishing the waters and emotions, and alleviating the suffering that may be occurring there, being helpful, ethical. It is following your own guiding inner light here, Libra. You got that. This is about a spiritual enlightenment happening. The Hermit card coming in, Virgo energy there, but spiritual enlightenment. You're going within, you're tapping in to your inner knowing. We've seen that with that crystal ball energy too. You're tapping in, you're finding that inner guiding light, and it's directing you. Now, you may not be seeing the whole future forecast all the way into the end of time, but you're able to see a few steps ahead here. You're perceiving them. They're being illuminated for you from the spiritual enlightenment, and that's allowing you to take baby steps forward. And as you do so, your additional steps on that path is being illuminated for you, which here we are. There's that Libra energy right there, King of Swords energy. This is being practical, logical, really doing your due diligence, fact finding, researching before you make an official, clear and concise decision. Because a lot of times the Libras, you know yourself too. You make a decision, you're not gonna change it very soon. It's very difficult to change a Libra's mind, because you've done your due diligence. You've really dedicated to committing yourself to researching and finding the fact finding. So, spiritual enlightenment is something new to you, though. You're really tapping into that, and you're starting to realize, all right, you can realize your wishes. And perhaps, like I said, you're tapping into this more loyal, dependable nature, way of communicating and caring for others that's coming into play, to offset any kind of interference that things were going on, that we had seen before. Let's continue on, because we are coming up to that Jack and Diane energy of that heartbreak we said there, as well as regret, hurt, devastated, and I'm guessing that distress is what's upsetting some kind of communication. Stop gapping it. This could be however you normally communicate, whether it's by in person, on phone, internet, texting, chatting, SMSing, all that stuff. It stopped, or it's pulled back here and it's halted. There is no action here with this energy, this passionate energy of action moving forward, something to stop gaps. So let's pull 3 cards to clarify that and look at this. Yeah, there is, it's self-inflicted here, Libra. You've tied yourself up in knots. You even blindfolded yourself here, and that's what's stopping up this passion, this energy of moving forward. Libra, the 8 of Swords energy. This is about there's a line in the sand, and you're like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to get hurt. I'm just gonna tie myself up in knots and blindfold myself from seeing any kind of emotional things, and that way I won't get hurt and I won't hurt anybody else. But this 8 of Swords energy, once again, it's about the missing swords that are missing there. There's a sword on either end of this rope. If you took your blindfolds off, and you can because you loosely bounded yourself there, so untie yourself, rip off that blindfold, Libra, and you'll notice you can easily clear around this line in the sand on either side. So you just got to make a decision. And you did in the beginning. So I don't understand why you're held up now. You made one decision. Did maybe the emotions overwhelmed you, and now you're trying to hold off on that flood of emotion again, don't want to experience it. We do have the Chariot. The Chariot is all about transportation, using that mental clarity, that acumen to really direct the shadow and the light elements within yourself to clearly transport and move you forward in a straight, clear direction with great speed and direction. The Chariot's one of the fastest action cards in the major arcana, and it's usually about traveling forth or transportation or just that mental clarity, giving you that speed and fast action direction regarding something. Now, there is this opportunity developing. We got a Page of Pentacles here. This is something that's new, developing. It's small in the beginning stages. It's a page element. It's something new. It's a new opportunity, whether it's a new job, a new promotion, a new home, a new car. Perhaps we even had the Chariot there. It could be one of those things, but it's coming about. And this opportunity, like I said, everything's kind of being held up here because of tying yourself up in knots and not moving forward with this fast action. All right, now here we are, like I said, that 4 of Swords in reverse. This is normally the need for rest and healing, but I dare say you are getting some rest, you're getting some healing, and now that new idea, that new revelation that occurred to you while you got that rest and healing, it's caused you to levitate, rise up, and elevate yourself. And I dare say, oh my goodness, look at that. Indeed, Emperor, Divine Masculine. Regardless, if you're a male or female, makes no difference. This is masculine boss energy, taking control, being in control, being the master, authority, leading by example, but definitely delegating out. I mean, this Emperor, this Divine Masculine is not, just working every kingdom. He is building empires. He's expanding. He's delegating the kings and queens take care of the kingdoms. I got an empire building to do. But definitely Aries energy coming out here with that Emperor as well. It's a very in control and taking control. The entrepreneur, the business owner, the boss, the supervisor, the manager. Take it as it resonates for you. It could be you, it could be another, but I'm really getting this revelation is set you up with this leveling up Emperor energy. And look at that 8 of Wands in the upright. Yeah, look at that. You got that rest, and that rest. You look at this is fast action. This is now clear and concise communication back and forth between you and another. Really energetic, something you're passionate about. You're energized, and then you got a Page of Cups. Page of Cups energy, once again, a little watery sign stuff like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's a token gift. It's a token, maybe an apology coming into play here, and that's part of this communication between you and this Emperor, or you and this Page of Cups. Take it as it resonates for you, Libra. Now, finally, that 9 of Cups in the forward progress, really pushing forward, quite proud. Just watch that ego. But yeah, look at, oh my goodness. Oh, there is a decision. Libra, what kind of decision are you making? Oh, there is what's going on. Your ego's getting the best of you. Well, there apparently is too. And you're trying to, I can see what the holdups and things are. You got one more decision at the end of the week. And I dare say you are kind of blindfolded. You're like, oh man, all up in your emotions, the ocean of emotion there behind you. So you tied your eyes shut. You're like, I need to make the practical, logical. I don't want to make the emotional decision. And you got two choices here. You got a Queen of Cups energy coming out here. Now, true. This is energy of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out. She's a very intuitive queen. She's the most intuitive queen. She's also the only one who has a lid on her cup. It's all about controlling, not oversharing the feelings. So this could be you, elements within yourself, and you just put a lid on that emotion because you're using your intuition. You're trying to make a decision not to overshare your emotions or feelings with those who may not be deserving or appreciative of it. But you're still understanding, compassionate, and affectionate. You don't want to overshare. And then you have the other decision. You got the Queen of Wands energy coming out, that Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy coming out here. And this is that charismatic, joyful, happy energy, passionate. She's very passionate and creative and resolving issues as well. That feminine energy could be within your chart as well, and you're just trying to tap in between your desires, controlling your emotions and your desires, and trying to make a practical decision that's not based on the creative energy of lust and sexual desire, or even just the emotional attachment in hand. So you're putting a lid on it, and that's empowering you though by doing so. You're coming back into your element of looking at things practically and logically. Libra. So let's go ahead and move to the Wendy D's deck now. We're going to grab one card for you. This is that Welsh Celtic Mystical deck. And so these offer affirmations. So when you're in that contemplated spirit and reflection upon things, it'll have an affirmation that'll help get you there to start contemplating. And yours is spiritual awakening. Libra, we did see that Hermit card, that spiritual enlightenment happening. Your affirmation is, I remember my soul's purpose. I awaken to my true power. Yes, indeed, Libra. Open your eyes and acknowledge a deeper truth. Pay attention to the signs and the omens that Spirit sends and receive their messages. Every sign you see is simply there to guide and direct you. You are awakening to your true self. All right, you can't do better than that affirmation. Now let's go to the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, and we're going to pull you two cards out from here. One's going to be your ally in the week ahead. The other will be a challenger. So let's grab you an ally and a challenger. All right, let's start with the ally for the week ahead. You have the Hungry Ghost. That's your ally. Obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. It's all about changing things. The Hungry Ghosts, sometimes they come in, and the meaning behind this one being your ally is sometimes things are taken away from you, and you may be thinking, oh my goodness, and you get that scarcity, that feeling of loss, and you get caught up within yourselves and overwhelmed by the challenges that are coming at you. But the hungry ghosts sometimes are actually just the ally. You were too obsessed with something, so it needed to be taken away so you can gain that clarity of insight. Scarcity consciousness is to make you so you appreciate and understand and have that gratitude for the blessings and miracles you do receive. And attachment, assisting with attachment styles. You don't want to be completely codependent on someone. You want to partnerships and things and come together. So, or even with material things, if you're too attached to material possessions or this or that, it holds you back. So your ally is the hungry ghost. They'll come in and they try to bring you that spiritual enlightenment that you need to understand that material possessions are just that. They're just possessions, and they can be replaced. Other things, that enlightenment and spirituality in your own soul's path journey is different. Now you just need to change that perspective, and your challenge for the week is the Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Yes, indeed. This is about making things more balanced, finding that spiritual enlightenment, celebrating things being illuminated of how you can balance things out. This brings it's a number 6, so it brings into mind that maybe some nostalgia comes into place and reminiscing, but you want to balance things out and make it fair and equal for both you, and that's that blending of generosity versus charity and receiving and being grateful and receptive in that nature. All right, let's move on and grab you 3 Moonology cards as well, Libra, and we'll wrap up this reading for you. All right, 3 cards for Libra. And the first one out for you is work through your fears. Yes, indeed. That's the new moon in Scorpio. Libra, fears. False evidence appearing real. They're not real. They're just thoughts. It would have, could have, should have. Worrying about things that never happen is just wasted time and stress. So work through your fears. Realize they're not real. As well as bring love into the situation. Look at that. The new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. And finally, adjustments are required. Well, there you go. The third quarter moon. You're going to have to make some adjustments, but I dare say things are looking up towards the end of the week. Alrighty. I do hope something resonated for you, Libra. We'll catch you next time. Bye.